So a few days ago, we were talking and telling you guys about this Bert Show listener that has a friend that she found out that has been stealing her dirty underwear. All right, let that wash over you for a second. That's the problem in her life, that one of her friends, best friends, is stealing her dirty underwear.
She'd never used the word bestie.
Okay, all right.
I would hope and pray a best friend would not steal your dirty underwear out of a hamper.
It's got to be a friend that is top tier if they're in the house that often to steal them.
It would be a top tier friend.
Top
yes.
tier friend. Okay,
Yes,
so let's
I'll
not
give
say
you that.
bestie. All right.
Okay.
But it gets even deeper than that, right? I mean, because it's been ugly for a couple of weeks.
Well, I'm just now catching up on this because I was out for this
Yeah,
last
yeah.
update, but it got gross, guys.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so she thought her boyfriend was stealing her underpants. So she was talking to us like, how do I catch him? What's going to happen? And Kristen had this great idea, like what you got to do is you got to get his place alone and send him out for food, right? Say, I don't feel well. Let's cancel date night. You go out and get it, bring it back. So she did that, and then she wasn't able to find anything, right? So then she's like, how do I do that? Like, how do I find out who's doing it? I think I'll set up a camera. And we're like, wow, this is getting some serious like espionage now. And she sets up a camera. And then the last update, y'all, what the heck?
I know.
Is her girlfriend?
Yeah.
That's like, not even like they had a slumber party and oops-a-daisy, the thong like stuck to her flip-flop and she walked out with it. No, they're sitting... her boyfriend and her are having like coffee in the kitchen, and then they check the footage. The friend was like with them, like, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. Went in her bedroom, went through her dirty laundry hamper. So she's not taking it from the drawer. It's not the clean ones.
No.
It's not like, ooh, I needed a pair because I lost mine. A pigeon took it out the window. Like, she was taking the dirty ones from out of the hamper, putting it in her pocket, and then going back into the kitchen and settling down to breakfast with the two of them and acting like nothing was happening.
Now, just to clarify, they didn't check the footage. She checked the footage because he still has no idea.
Okay.
He still has no idea.
So the question became, what do you do with this info if you're the friend? Do you ever bring it up? Do you just not invite her over to the house? What do you do?
I don't know why this makes me want to scratch myself. Like, I feel itchy.
It feels icky because, I mean, you watched Orange is the New Black, right?
Uh-huh.
If somebody was making a dime off of my dirty panties, oh, there'd be hell to pay.
Yeah, at least you want a
like,
commission.
Yes.
I want a commission.
At least. Well, like you're saying, can you bring it up? Would you bring it up? I'm like, she would come over to my house and it would be like all dark except like one light over top of a table, like an interrogation room. I'd be like, have a seat with just a pen and paper, and we'd have all of our evidence. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would absolutely bring it up.
The guy I want to be can sit a friend down and talk rationally about this and then move on from that. But the truth of the matter is the guy I am would lose the friend and never bring it up ever again.
That was your stance.
I wouldn't.
And I got to know. I have got to know what happened to my underwear.
Well, you're going to get an update because you're about to read it.
As of right now, my boyfriend is still in the dark about all of this, as is the friend who stole my underwear. She still has no clue, I know. However, I met another friend of mine for a spin class recently, and she also happens to be friends with the underwear bandit. After our class, we grabbed a smoothie together, and I mustered up the courage to ask her if any of her underwear had gone missing.
Casual conversation after a little cardio.
We know a mutual bandit.
Didn't preface with anything, just straight up said, hey, has any of your underwear gone missing recently? Her eyes got real big, and she said, holy S, yes, how did you know? I was one part relieved and another part even more disturbed than I was before. I explained to her the entire story, from my suspicions of my boyfriend to rummaging through his drawers to the hidden camera to seeing my dirty underwear being stolen by our mutual friend. After I told her, she was pissed and was ready to call her up right then and there, which of course I totally don't blame her. This is weird AF and such an invasion of privacy. I got her to calm down, and instead, we've decided to do an underwear intervention this weekend.
Oh, come on, man. Are you serious?
Nice.
The only plausible explanation the two of us can come up with is that she's super hard up for cash and selling our underwear to help make ends meet. I mean, why else would someone do something like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we hit her up and set up a girls' night out for Saturday, which I believe is tomorrow. We are doing pregame cocktails at my house, and that's when we're going to confront her. I didn't feel comfortable doing this in public, so my place seemed like the safest bet.
Like a Victoria's Secret?
Yeah.
Hey, we're all going to go shopping tonight.
I haven't figured out exactly what we're going to say or how we're going to react, but hopefully we will have some answers by the end of the weekend.
All right. So I don't think you can sit her down and say, hey, well, I guess maybe you can. I wouldn't be capable of doing it. Her sitting down and going, all right, we both know that you're stealing our underwear. What's going on? I think the question is like, what's going on in your life?
Yes.
Are you having some financial things going on? I mean, is there anything you want to tell us or something? And then hope that she tells you what is going on that's so stressful, like she lost a job and has been too embarrassed to tell you. And that's when they launch into it. I don't know.
No, I love this though, but you always plan ahead with like an intervention of sorts. And I know, Kristen, you love a theme. So
Yes.
if they're doing it over cocktails, I'm going to throw out there red silk panties. Okay, it's 2 ounces of vodka, 0.5 ounces of peach schnapps, and an ounce of cranberry juice. It's delectable, and it's perfect for talking to your friends about why they're stealing your dirty underwear.
This is a
That
real
does sound
drink.
good.
Yes.
Okay.
That
yes,
does
stop.
actually sound delicious.
They can do this and accomplish it without saying a single word. Have her sit down, be in the room, just calmly take off your pants or your skirt or whatever, and just shimmy them down and throw them right in her face.
No.
Yeah, say,
Don't
hey.
say a word.
Yeah, no, you can say a word. You're going to go, hey, we're going to save you the step of having to go to our bedroom. So here, just take these.
If someone just fully stripped in front of me and then stood there with no
But
word.
even if you didn't say anything, she gets it.
Man,
Oh, wow.
I just wouldn't have the balls to do all this. I would just lose the friend and make excuse after excuse why we're not going out.
You do have them,
anymore.
and they're just hanging there free because you have no underwear because your friend is stealing all of them.
Hey, go commando. It feels nice.
Good luck with that this weekend.
The Bert Show.